Following overwhelmingly public support, President Yoweri Museveni assented to the Anti-Homosexuality Act in May this year. The law, among others, criminalizes same-sex marriages. The decision sent shockwaves in the pro-gay community across the world, resulting in repercussions for Uganda, including the World Bank cut off foreign aid. This week, the US President Joe Biden added to this by announcing that his administration would remove Uganda from the list of countries eligible for the Agoa privileges, along with Gabon, Central African Republic, and Niger. The radical move has not gone well with the leadership of the East African Community Secretariat in Arusha, Tanzania. Instead, authorities in Arusha are calling on the Washington to respect the decisions and cultural values of Ugandans.
That bill that was passed by Parliament of Uganda, they did so on behalf of the people of Uganda. And that is why we say sovereignty of a nation. Uganda is a sovereign state, is an independent country that is able to make their own decisions. The moment countries became independent from the colonial masters, it meant that they should be able to govern their own affairs. And the Republic of Uganda, through their structures, through their institution, Parliament in this case, in their wisdom, they decided that there are things that they cannot compromise. Respect for democracy. And what is democracy? Democracy is not actually doing what others want. Democracy is what the people of that country want.
Dr. Mathuki hailed President Museveni for standing firm to defend the African values and the spirit of the Pan-Africanism.
We look always up to President Museveni, who is an elder and is a true Pan-Africanist. And if we were to define the genuine and true Pan-Africanist, then it is President Museveni. And in his own conscience and wisdom, there are things he may not be able to compromise.
Of late, America is reading from a Cold War template. Their foreign policy decisions of late have really been highly temperamental. Uganda is no longer an isolated country. To attempt to isolate Uganda by weaponizing the Agoa Act, I think is an exercise in futility.
Leaders need to respect a country's values. They need to respect a country's the norms and value within the society. I think these are the discussions the government of Uganda will be able to undertake with U.S. government.
Agoa, which was approved by the U.S. Congress in 2000, is a trade preference program which offers duty-free access to the U.S. market. Uganda exported goods worth $174 million in 2012 and $82 million in 2021.
It comes at the right time. When we are also pushing for African Continental Free Trade Area, which is a wider market of around 1.3 billion population, but with a combined GDP that is growing and dynamic to around $3.4 trillion. So it is exciting for the region as well as for the continent.
It's very, very positive progress in the direction of harmonizing positions between America and Uganda. It's not a question of who is right and who is wrong. It's a question of understanding our value systems where we are each coming from.
So that's why we've been pushing at the continental level as well as the regional level, EAC level, to have Agoa extended post-2025.
Uganda will not be the first African country to be suspended from the Agoa program. Rwanda was suspended in 2018 for imposing high taxes on second-hand clothes from the US. Ethiopia was also suspended last year for violating human rights in Tigray region. Jingo Francis, NTV in Arusha, Tanzania.